Okay, guys, I think that we're getting it. I think that we're officially live, the first ever live streaming on Drizzleland. And it's happy birthday to me. So this is why I wanted to do this, because it's my birthday. And
Happy birthday, bro.
And I let's get.
Hey guys, J Wilkins 79. Happy birthday, Drizzle.
He's here. So what I wanted to do in this is called Fond Memories. So this is kind of like, I'm going to talk about some of the things that I got to do when I was growing up, around my birthday that were fun. Six Flags is one of the funnest places in the world because you got roller coasters, you've got Looney Tune characters, you've got cotton candy, fried donuts, and you get
Twinkies.
And I think they did have Twinkies, yes,
Oh.
and they had ice cream. And
yeah.
What else? Cedar Point was really fun. That was actually back when SeaWorld had a SeaWorld actually in Ohio for many, many years before they only had it in Florida and California. So I did that on with my 15th birthday. That was fun. And I'm trying to think of oh yeah, I went to Disney World actually on my
How was that?
On my 17th birthday. That was insanely fun because that was when they just opened up a lot of the really cool rides. And they had that whole section with the Lion King, Africa and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They had just started experimenting with some of the 3D rides and stuff like that. So that was really my one and only experience of going to Florida, and I had a lot of fun. So yeah, I mean, what are your guys' fond memories with your birthdays? Did you guys get to do anything fun?
I went to a water park one year, and I went down a water slide and my shorts fell off. I went down a water slide. I forgot the name of the place, and my swim trunks fell off down the water slide, and let's just say I was embarrassed. It was not fun. Oh boy.
Let me think. My 20th birthday, now I think about it, I went camping, and we went up by Mackinac Island, and it was really interesting because they had a really cool nature area and stuff, and you can go hiking, and they had boat rides, and it was definitely fun. You had horseback riding, things like that, a lot of outdoor stuff. Wisconsin Dells, I remember going there for my 21st birthday actually, and who I could drink. So I got to experience all the fun and stuff of all the neat bars, and don't really remember too much after that the following morning, but
why not?
Too much beer and too much Wisconsin cheese.
Oh god, that's a good combination.
That's a really horrible combination, just to let you know.
Gosh,
so
it sounds like it is. Jeez.
Wow. Trying to remember. I've been to a few zoos and things like that around my birthday as well. That was always fun. Lincoln Park Zoo, the zoo in Battle Creek, Michigan, John Ball Zoo in Grand Rapids. I'm trying to remember. I believe I went to Chicago to the Shedd Aquarium, I think on my 24th birthday. That was fun too.
Is that? I think I've been there with school when I went there with my class in school.
The Shedd Aquarium in Chicago is awesome. There's lots of cool stuff. So
cool.
But the one thing I remember, this was when I was really, really young. I got one gift that blew my mind away, and I spent so many years after that playing on it. Was my Super Nintendo, and well, actually no, I'm sorry, NES, Super Nintendo, and then Genesis. I spent most of my childhood playing those, and I had a lot of fun playing my video games when I grew up, and I was fortunate enough to own a Jaguar, Atari Jaguar 64.
What games were on that system that were you
Um,
liked?
a lot of really interesting things. Like they had like a Double Dragon game. They had like Roller Coaster Tycoon game that was kind of cool. They had like Monopoly. Um, they had Kasuping Ninja, which was similar to like Mortal Kombat, but it was like a
But it
cheap.
wasn't Mortal Kombat.
No, it was like a cheaper version of Mortal Kombat.
Did it have a lot of blood and gore?
No, it
kinda...
was censored, so there was
Oh.
no violence in it really. Um, Alien versus Predator was a pretty good game. I remember playing that. Tempest 2000 was on there. That was kind of fun. They had arcade classics that had like, Space Invaders and a lot of the older games on it. And I think Root Beer Tapper was another one. That was
I
on
love
there.
that game. Those are back when games were more fun. I think, when games weren't so
definitely
serious and
And I think my fondest memory, honestly, was when I had my Super Nintendo. With that first time when I opened it, plugged it in, and got to play Super Mario Brothers World,
yes.
which was an awesome freaking game. That was one of my favorite games to play. And then Earthworm Jim was always fun to play.
What was that game called? Toe Jam and Earl?
Yeah,
that was kind of fun.
That was fun. Yeah. Battletoads was always fun. Turtles in Time, which I think is the best Ninja Turtles game ever released, as far as
Turtles
I'm
in
concerned.
Time? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
Always fun to play. Yeah, I mean, and I didn't own an a Nintendo 64 for many years after it was already released. Like, I want to say like 2 years after it was released was when I bought one. And that was at a used store, and I think I paid like $70 for it. So I was kind of behind like when people were playing like PlayStation 2 and when the first Xbox came out. I didn't even have an original Xbox until like
Later.
I want to say like 2003 or something like that.
Wow.
And even then, I got really mad at it because I couldn't figure out the control system for it. So I would just turn it off and not play it for like three or 4 days.
You got that frustrated with it?
Well, and I have to be honest, I'm not really a Halo fan. I mean, I understand like the co-op and stuff, and like people have fun with that in the online and stuff, but I thought the game was incredibly hard to play. I could never figure out like the control systems with it. Half the time I would get so bored with it where I would just blow myself up with grenades just as entertainment because I was so bored with it.
Right.
I have to admit though, my favorite game on the original Xbox is Fable. Fable
I
1.
never could really. Is that kind of like Adventure Link?
It's similar to that, but I think it's a little bit better than that actually.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously you had like the Mortal Kombat games, and you had like I think Batman, and they had a few other good games too. But unfortunately, I mean, like the really expensive games I could never afford, so I always had to like rent games. So I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that,
Back,
gotta do what you gotta do.
yes, that's back, guys, when there was actually rental places. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but back when like Hollywood Video and
Quick Video,
Blockbuster was the big one.
Yeah.
I think they're still around actually, but
Blockbuster.
well, I think they do online stuff.
They do online.
I don't think they do any like indoor in store stuff at all anymore.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, video games used to be more about like just playing like with your friends and hanging out and listening to music, and now I feel like it's more about like who's better than who online and stuff like that, and
getting people not in the same room anymore to play games.
No,
but just to be.
And it's become more about competition instead of like fun and stuff, and I think that's why I don't do online gaming that much at all. So,
and people cheat online. That's the sad thing. They can get away with stuff like that, and
Now, let's get into favorite foods on your birthday.
Pizza, tacos.
Those would be in my top 5. Yes, Sloppy Joe's is one of my favorites. Spaghetti is always good. And then,
Oh yeah.
what about ice cream cake?
Oh man, Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yummies
very
for
awesome.
the tummies.
Very awesome.
What, you guys? What is your favorite dessert? Do you guys have any favorite desserts out there?
Cherry pie.
Pie. Pie is always good. I would have to say raspberry cheesecake. That's always good. So yes, I am doing my first stream ever on Drizzleland. It is my birthday.
And now you know how to do it, and you can do it more later on in the future.
This is my 34th birthday. Everybody says I don't look like it. That you're like, hey, you can't be 34. You look like you're 25. And I say, thank you, but
yeah, you look a lot younger than you.
I still get carded, unfortunately.
That's crazy.
Everywhere I go.
Wow.
They've checked my ID twice at some point in time.
Jeez.
So, what is everybody else doing today? I just finished another stream actually on JWilkins79's channel that we just posted on there, and had some fun there and talked a little bit about movies and stuff. So has anybody seen some of the newer movies now in the past few weeks? Are they good? Are they bad?
I know the It movie is getting a lot of good reviews. Like they say it's even almost better than the original one.
I am deathly afraid of clowns. I will pee my pants if I have to see that movie, I swear.
You don't have to see it, dude. It's up to you.
I'll tell you one clown movie that's really funny, that's not scary, and that's Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
You can actually watch that one.
Yeah, that one I can tolerate. That one's actually funny, and I laugh about it. But there is a scary movie from the 80s called Clown House.
I never want to see that.
What's
that? There's a Fun House too, isn't
there?
Isn't
the Fun House. Yeah, Daryl Goth.
Daryl Goth, sorry. Yeah.
Which he's in a few of my videos on here, you guys. Yeah. If you want to check that out later on. So, I'm glad I got to do this and test this out. That's awesome. I just wanted to see what you guys are up to and let you know.
Maybe I'll join you again next time you do it. Or
yeah.
whenever you want or...
And comment below and ask me if there's anything you guys want me to review or whatever. Just let me know and I'll check it out. Pretty much open. Just as long as there's no scary clowns in it.
Yeah, anything but that.
Because I will run the opposite way and who knows, maybe pee my pants. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't hold my bladder. Anywho, so yeah, I just wanted to test this out and see what you guys are up to. So I will let you guys go, and happy birthday to me.